The morning started like any other, but by noon something extraordinary happened that left millions of people standing in darkness, staring up at the sky in complete awe. The sun, our constant companion, had vanished entirely, replaced by a black void surrounded by dancing silver flames. This is the story of what happens during a total solar eclipse, one of nature's most spectacular phenomena. Imagine you're standing in a field on a clear day when suddenly, without warning, the temperature drops 10 degrees. Birds stop singing and return to their roosts, confused by the sudden change. Streetlights flicker on automatically, and the horizon glows with an eerie orange light that resembles sunset in every direction. But when you look up, instead of the familiar bright sun, you see something that looks like a hole punched through the sky itself. This is what witnesses experience during totality, the brief moment when the moon completely blocks the sun's bright surface. But to understand why this happens, we need to dive into the cosmic mechanics that make this celestial dance possible. A total solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes directly between Earth and the sun, casting a shadow on our planet's surface. Think of it like holding a coin at arm's length and blocking a distant light bulb. The coin represents the moon, and the shadow it casts on your eye represents the eclipse shadow on Earth. But here's what makes this phenomenon so remarkable. The moon is 400 times smaller than the sun, yet it appears almost exactly the same size in our sky because it's also 400 times closer to Earth. This cosmic coincidence is so precise that scientists call it one of the most remarkable accidents in our solar system. The moon's orbit isn't perfectly circular, so sometimes it appears slightly larger or smaller in the sky. When it's at just the right distance and alignment, it creates what we call a total solar eclipse. The shadow cast by the moon has two parts. The outer shadow, called the penumbra, creates a partial eclipse where the sun appears to have a bite taken out of it. But the inner shadow, the umbra, is where the magic happens. This shadow is only about 200 miles wide at most, and it races across Earth's surface at speeds of up to 1,500 miles per hour. As the moon begins its transit across the sun, observers in the path of totality experience several distinct phases. First contact occurs when the moon's edge first touches the sun's disk. For the next hour or more, observers watch as the moon slowly creeps across the sun's surface, creating increasingly dramatic crescents of sunlight. But nothing prepares you for what happens next. About 15 minutes before totality, strange phenomena begin occurring. Shadow bands, mysterious moving shadows that look like ripples of light and dark, dance across the ground. These are caused by the sun becoming a thin crescent, creating a natural version of what happens when you look at lights through moving water. The temperature continues to drop as less sunlight reaches the ground. Animals exhibit unusual behavior. Nocturnal animals may emerge, while diurnal creatures seek shelter. Dogs often become restless, and some birds return to roost as if night is falling. Then comes second contact, the moment totality begins. In just a few seconds, the last sliver of direct sunlight disappears, and day becomes night. The temperature can drop 20 degrees in minutes. The horizon glows with a 360-degree sunset effect as you're standing in the moon's shadow, but the areas outside the shadow still receive sunlight. During totality, the sun's corona becomes visible. This is the sun's outer atmosphere, normally invisible because the sun's bright surface outshines it by a million times. The corona appears as delicate silver streamers extending millions of miles into space, creating an ethereal crown around the black disk of the moon. Its structure changes with the sun's 11-year magnetic cycle, sometimes appearing symmetrical, other times showing dramatic plumes and loops. Bright planets and stars become visible in the darkened sky. Venus and Jupiter often shine prominently, and the brightest stars appear as if someone suddenly turned on celestial lights. The entire experience creates a profound sense of connection to the cosmos that many describe as life-changing. Photographers and scientists take advantage of totality to capture images and conduct research impossible under normal conditions. The corona's temperature exceeds 1 million degrees Celsius, somehow much hotter than the sun's surface at 6,000 degrees. This corona heating problem remains one of solar physics' greatest mysteries. But totality never lasts long. Depending on your location along the eclipse path, It can last anywhere from a few seconds to about 7 minutes. Most eclipses provide 2 to 4 minutes of totality. As third contact approaches, a brilliant flash of sunlight suddenly appears at the moon's edge, creating what's called the diamond ring effect. This signals totality's end, and observers must immediately resume using proper eye protection. The fourth and final contact occurs when the moon completely moves off the sun's disk, ending the eclipse entirely. But for those who witness totality, the experience leaves an indelible mark. Many eclipse chasers travel the world to experience this phenomenon repeatedly, driven by what they describe as an almost addictive need to witness this cosmic spectacle. The next total solar eclipse visible from the United States won't occur until 2044, making each eclipse a rare and precious event. Understanding the science behind eclipses helps us appreciate not just the mechanics of our solar system, but our place within it. The day the sun turned black reminds us that we live on a small planet in a vast universe, where celestial mechanics create moments of wonder that unite humanity in shared awe. Whether you're a scientist studying solar physics or simply someone curious about the natural world, a total solar eclipse offers a profound reminder of the beauty and precision of the cosmos we call home. Thanks for taking this cosmic journey with us today. A moment when day turned to night and science met pure awe. The universe is a masterpiece of motion, and total solar eclipses are just one of its most breathtaking brushstrokes. If this left you in awe, drop a comment below. Have you ever seen a total eclipse? Or do you dream of chasing one? Like this video if you felt the wonder, subscribe for more journeys into the mysteries of space, and tap the notification bell so you never miss the next moment the universe surprises us. Until then, keep your eyes on the skies and your mind open to the cosmos.